V1. Rotate.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Flight Sim 008 video with Fly UK. So a lot has been going on behind the scenes, including a brand new video card for my sim machine. More on that later. We're in Manchester today, and I'm just about to start my walk around on this 737-800 that will be operating for today's flight 490, services to Munich. As always, we're on VATSIM, and we've got some controllers online on our way out of here. So yeah, I'll probably be doing a video on my video card upgrade sometime soon. I went from a GTX 770 to a 980 Ti, and the results have been pretty good. I do want to emphasize that upgrading my GPU wasn't solely for flight simulation, and the gains from spending 980 Ti money are not really justifiable for the P3D platform alone. As I said, I'll get into that when I talk about that in the upgrade video. This video was made with the old 770, so don't start looking for changes just yet. Along with the video card upgrade, I also took the plunge on two other products, one of them being Orbx's OpenLC Europe, and what a change that's made. Again, not featured in this video, but we'll have a look at that in upcoming videos all across Europe. The second one is the FSFX Package's Immersion 737 product, which I've been holding off from for fear of overtaxing the old 770. Again, not featured in this video, but look out for it in the future. Anyway, everything looks good out here, and the caterers are just finishing up with the snacks, so let's head over to the briefing room and have a look at the charts and the weather for our flight to Munich. Alright, in the flight dispatch page, we are operating flight 490, service to Munich. This is not exactly the route we're going to be taking. I've used VRoute to come up with a slightly different route, but it's essentially the same geographical area that we'll be flying over. So we're going to be departing out of Manchester and then crossing over to the channel in the northerly part of the channel, over past Amsterdam and then down through Germany, past Frankfurt into Munich. We are operating the Boeing 737-800. Flight time's about 2 hours. It's about 634 nautical miles. Our radio call sign is Skyways 490. The weather in Manchester today, temperature is 5, so it's on the cool side. The dew point is 2. Surface winds out of the east at 6 knots. Good visibility, though. No precipitation. Few clouds at 1,800 feet. Everything is hunky-dory. So with the winds out of the east, we're expecting a departure off of one of the 05s, either probably 05 left, for the sole reason that 05 right seems to not have a taxiway that goes all the way down to the threshold. So, expecting 05 left for departure, and we are parked here on stand number 1010. We'll be using the ground chart and the parking chart to figure out our way over to the active runway. So, over here on our departure chart, we have a flight plan, a company flight plan that begins at Sonic. So we're going to have to modify that a little bit because of the runways we're departing on. So we're going to opt for the Desig 1 Sierra, which brings us to Desig, and then we'll go on course for the rest of the flight plan, which I'll show you a little bit later. Our stop altitude is 5,000 feet, which coincidentally is also the transition altitude out of Manchester. First thing we can do in the flight deck is tune to the active ATIS, which is on 121.97. 121.97.
10 kilometer or more to 1,800 feet. Temperature +5. Dew point +2. QNH 995 hectopascal. Threshold QFE 986 hectopascal. Zotac. Acknowledge receipt of information. Romeo and advise aircraft type on first contact. Manchester. Information. Romeo. Time 1650. Runway news 05 left. Surface wind 1006.
Just as I suspected, 05 left for departure. We have information Romeo aboard now. And we'll just finish up the pre-flight here in the FMC, and we'll give clearance delivery a call. Well, unfortunately, clearance and ground are back offline, so we've got tower on 118.62, so we'll give them a quick call. Manchester Tower, how you doing? Skyways 490, information Romeo, stand 10, ready to copy IFR to Munich.
Skyways 490, turn Munich, traffic 10 departure, 3413.
And Skyways 490 is clear to Munich, Desig 1 Sierra, Squawk 3413.
Skyways 490, correct.
Sweet, so that's in. London's on 23.9, so that'll be our departure frequency, 23.9. Passengers are on board. We're going to expect to face, that would be south. Tower Skyways 490, ready for the push.
490, first start route, base flight, 995,
Face south, 995 hectopascals, Skyways 490, rather. So, packs can go off. That is starter cutout on number 2, right there. Go ahead and fire up number 1. Rest of the hydraulics, we can probe heat on, engine bleeds on, packs back on, gen bus is over. That's all we need from the APU. Tower Skyways 490, ready for taxi.
Skyways 490, taxi, holding point Alpha 1, via Lima, Delta, Bravo, and Alpha.
Alpha 1 via Lima, Delta, Bravo, and Alpha, Skyways 490. There. I was on the wrong side of the flight deck. I forgot my rank and got a little bit ahead of ourselves. I think we're almost up to Class D Captain, but not quite yet. So let's stick to the right-hand side. So Lima, and then we stick left here initially. In that case, by the way, I'm going to take the weather on this side and the terrain on this side. So, hey, Ryanair. Nice landing, mate. Hey, Tower Skyways 490, apologies. We missed the right turn onto Bravo. We're just holding short of Kilo 4. Mind if we take this back up to Bravo?
Skyways 490, you can continue on Kilo and then join Bravo.
Kilo to Bravo now, Skyways 490, thank you. Whoops. You know, even with the charts up, it's always a little bit of a different perspective when you're in the flight deck. I could have easily cheated and
Skyways 490, sorry, discard that. Hold at Kilo 5.
hold Kilo 5, Skyways 490. I can't even see if this is Kilo 5. Yeah.
Skyways 490, after the jet, so it's 700 passes from your
Okay, a little bit quiet, but we're giving way to, I believe you said it was a 737 right to left, and then continue Alpha to Alpha 1. Skyways 490.
Skyways 490, lost track.
So our little adventure outside of where we were supposed to go has netted us a delay. Aha! So we're following you now. Alright. Cool. Never said I was perfect. And yeah, I mean, I'm not a resident of the UK, and unfortunately I don't fly out of Manchester too often. I did have a keen eye on the chart, and it looked like we were at Delta 3 initially where I was hesitating. And then, so it was the second right, but probably should have paid a little bit more attention or just sat there for a second as I figured it out. Oh well. So we're behind this guy now. And we're going to go ahead and set the flaps to 5, lest I forget something else. Not off to a great start. Really like the paint scheme on that company, whatever it may be. So, TrackIR. Functioning. Yep, we're good on that. Now we can go ahead and get rid of the systems page. So we're on Bravo now for Alpha. My apologies to the tower controller. Go ahead and arm LNAV and VNAV. Start switches go to continuous. Alright, coming up to Alpha 1, switch off the taxi lights, as we expect at least a minute of delay here at the holding point. And there goes the other 7-3. Will he rotate? Nice. Sweet. And he's gone. Tower Skyways 490 fully ready.
Skyways 490, roger, runway 05 left, line up white.
05 left, line up on white, Skyways 490. Strobes, landing lights. Move up onto the runway. Auto throttle. 23.9 is our next next frequency.
Guys, 190, runway 05 left, clear for takeoff, surface wind 080 degrees, 7 knots.
Cleared for takeoff, 05 left, Skyways 490, thank you. Power's coming in. Stable. Toga. Airspeed's building. $80 knots. $100.
V1. Rotate. V2.
Is it off the ground? And we're up. Positive rate, gears coming up. Put it down trim.
Guys, 40 contact Addon 123, that's the manner, bye-bye.
123.9, Skyways 490. Take care, we'll see you next time. London, hello, Skyways 490 is with you out of Manchester, Desig 1 Sierra, 3200 for 5.
Skyways 490, hello, climb now, flight level 350.
Climb now 350, Skyways 490, thank you. Sweet, all the way up to altitude. Not too busy in the London area today. So, altitude intervene. Let's make sure we don't level out. 350. And flaps 1. Bit on the cloudy side, but we're pushing through it. Straight up to cruise. Flaps coming up.
Yep, Skyways 490, enough over ATC, Montana Com 122, that's the money, goodbye.
Over to Unicom, Skyways 490. Take care. Thanks for the ATC. Bye-bye.
Bye. Ryder 1066, direct Kidley. Sorry, I spelled that wrong.
So that's us over to Unicom, so a little bit of cinematics for the cruise, and that'll be it for us until top of descent and descent planning into Munich. Talk to you then.